Look at this sweet little baby. The Santa Fe Animal Shelter sets out to support animals, save lives, and spread compassion. And you too can get involved and make a difference in a young pup's life. Like this one. Hello. Here now are some of the amazing animals that have been saved and can now spread love into your home. Are you excited? Watch. You're going to be on TV. Watch.
He came in a trap. Animal control had to trap him out there. Super shy. I mean, just fearful. He was making these nervous, growly sounds at first. Our policy here for our behavior department is to just take it slow and give dogs time to come around on their own. We don't want to force the dog to do anything. He started slowly becoming more affiliative. He's like a totally different dog. He's gone from this shutdown dog who had to come in a trap to Baxter, who snuggles. It just amazes me how far he's come. In order to gain his trust, people just really need to be patient with him and let him approach them. Really, once he figures out the person that is feeding him and walking him and playing with him, that's the person he's gonna bond with.
When Roo came in, he was a transfer from another shelter. Came in with a huge cast on his front leg and was missing part of his other leg. We didn't know what had happened to him or how he sustained his injuries. He fractured his humerus, and it pretty much fused as one big leg. Doesn't have any bending to it or any motion. Now that his cast is off, he is a crazy little puppy. So if we weren't lucky enough to have what we have right now, there is no way we could have ever helped Roo, despite all his injuries, his traumas. He's the sweetest, gentlest, most loving little boy. He wants everybody's attention and he just wants to cuddle and hang out.
Negra was found shot.
That was actually one of 3 animals that had been shot in the La Cienega area. She had been shot several times. One bullet fractured her leg. She was, at that time, obviously in shock, and she was so frightened.
She actually had to have 2 separate surgeries.
Our veterinarians really worked hard on her and got her back to health.
She is doing very well. Now she's just active, she's happy.
She just was really a different dog. It is a problem right now, and that we're really looking at trying to address to see what we can do, to see what kind of programs those areas need. There are different ways to deal with animal problems, and that's what we're there for.
All right, and joining us here live in the studio is Erica Beckwith, Behavior and Training Specialist. Oh, sweet baby. Along with Megan Rodriguez, Veterinary Technician, along with the 3 stars of the show. Roo, you're so cute. So, ladies, thank you for coming in, and thank you so much for what you do to these very, very special animals. So tell us a little bit about what the Humane Society is doing with the Bow to Wow campaign.
We're highlighting dogs who come in either medically, they need something big, Negra who needed surgeries and foster care and everything, or behaviorally they're shut down and they need some time to become the dog they really are. Sure. It just takes time. So we're just highlighting them so people can see that dogs really change. They come in looking one way and then they turn into this wonderful, well-behaved, beautiful dog, and it just takes time. And it's also to help us, we need donations, and so people can see what we can do with a dog. That helps us, bring in more donations, and also foster families. We really need foster families to work with dogs like this. So
and these 2, Roo is looking for a foster family right now.
Yeah, he still needs a couple more weeks for his leg to build up strength, so he isn't quite available, but he's available for foster.
Yeah. So Megan, I'm wondering if you can talk a little bit about how people can get involved. If they want to get involved with Animal Humane and help these animals out, what are the various ways that they can do it? Maybe they can't foster an animal, they can't open their doors, they've already got animals. So what are some of the other things people can do to help the shelter
There's
out?
many ways to help the Humane Societies. You can donate. One thing is donations. That helps us. A huge part goes to the medical expenses to these guys. You can volunteer if you're unable to take animals into your own home. You can come get your fix for an hour or 2 once a week.
There you go.
Help these guys out. We have thrift stores that you can help out at. We have many ways. You can always check on our website.
That's great. And so not only are you guys responsible for the shelter and helping those dogs out, but you also have a public hospital. Is that right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about that.
Our public hospital is named Claire Edie Thaw Hospital. It was built 100% on donations. And alongside of helping all these shelter animals get the best care they've probably ever gotten in their life, we help public animals as well. So anybody can walk into the door, and we're a full service clinic to the public.
That's great.
It goes on to a sliding scale depending on what the income is. And we are full service from Monday through Saturday, 8 to 5, and you just call to make your appointment.
That's great. And the sliding scale, I think, is really important.
Definitely.
You know, because a lot of times that prevents people from taking their animals in.
course.
They're scared of the bills, you know. So if someone is watching now and they want to make their home a forever home for one of these guys, or if they want to foster Roo or Negra, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you?
They could probably call us and ask for Savannah, our New Hope program. Savannah Sweat runs that. And I would say just call us and ask, you know, specifically about these dogs. And we have some things we need to do first, you know, some screening and stuff.
Sure.
We can't just give you a dog.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Yeah, just call us and we'd love to get them into a home soon.
Get more information,
so,
sure, yeah. So these two looking for foster. Baxter, you said sadly, but sadly for you,
Yeah.
he's ready for a forever home.
He's ready. He does take
great.
some time to warm up, and a home with dogs would be best because he loves dogs.
Yeah.
Really, he's great. But
So well-behaved,
it'll
look
be
at
a bad
them.
day for me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, thank you guys again so much for coming in, and thank you for what you're doing for these animals. And if folks, like we said, you want to make your home a forever home, or you would like to foster one of these animals, we will have links on our website at casa.com under the Style tab.